Hey, good Monday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your weather update here on your June 30th, 2025. Now, before we get rolling, we always like to say thank you and welcome aboard to any new followers here on our growing little channel. And if you're not yet officially a follower, if you could please do me a favor, please go to our main Facebook page and give us a like today. Now, if you happen to be watching on YouTube, you know what you got to do. Hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future updates. Well, things not looking too bad here for your Monday afternoon. We got some sunshine, got some clouds around, got some spotty showers as well. The big news story is going to be the increased chance of rain we're going to see for tomorrow. And then, of course, everybody's wondering how that 4th of July weekend's looking. And I want to give you an update on that, as well as what you can expect if you're having to perhaps heading on down to the beaches or something like that. We'll talk about that as well. So let's first take a live look here in Blue Ridge, Georgia. Not looking too bad up here. Got a little bit of a light breeze, but we've got some sunshine, some clouds not around. Could see a stray shower or two for Blue Ridge. It's possible. Your friends over here in Helen, they've already had one here just in the last hour or so. A little bit of light rain in the region. So again, just watch out for these. They'll pop up from time to time as we head through the evening hours. As you can see, some of these scattered showers also down near Dahlonega as well. But again, nothing too widespread, pretty isolated. So it'll be isolated to scattered here for tonight. But a different story for tomorrow. I think a little more widespread activity for tomorrow. Definitely wet and stormy down here along the Gulf Coast. Temperatures here holding in the 70s. You know it's wet and just a damp day from Mobile, Pensacola, heading on over toward Panama City. See some storms here in northern Mississippi and back over toward Arkansas. So let's take a look at what's going on in our satellite imagery. Oh, look at that. Gulf, thunderstorms. Gotta watch that. It looks like something may be brewing there. We'll watch that closely. In fact, the folks from the National Hurricane Center have a 20% chance of something developing down there. This is for the next 7 days. This may linger into the 4th of July holiday. So you folks that were planning on maybe going to the beach down to Pensacola Beach, Destin, Panama City, anywhere down in here, just watch out. You may not get a whole lot of sunshine, but some stormy conditions, so be aware of that. We'll be watching this closely for the rest of the week to see if we get our next named storm, which I believe is Chantel, the next named storm. We'll see if we get that. All right, so here we go with our regional model right now. Again, tonight not looking bad, but tomorrow, as we go into late afternoon, here comes, boom, good coverage of showers and thunderstorms moving through the area. So fairly widespread. So it looks like we're not as isolated as scattered as it is today. We're going to see a lot more coverage as that frontal system kind of tracks in here going into late in the day. Here it comes, good coverage here. And some of the rainfall amounts also could be a little bit on the heavy side as well. In fact, I want to kind of illustrate that and show you what this model's kicking out as far as precipitation, as could be some locally heavy amounts here. So check out some of this here. I saw a couple of bullseyes here, like almost 3.5 inches there. Here, north side Metro Atlanta, over 2 inches. Seeing 2.5 inches there. So depending on where these storms set up, could be some pretty good gully washes that are coming in here, but I would say generally locally heavy 1 to 2 for the most part with some isolated. These are going to be moving a little bit, so it shouldn't be as slow as some of those storms we saw over the weekend where they were really dumping some bad. Well, we had some decent flooding down toward Atlanta over the weekend. Hopefully we will not see a repeat performance of that. So let's go ahead and look at our forecast maps here as we go ahead and put this into motion for you here. And we're going to have a frontal system that's going to move on through. It's going to bring in some slightly drier air. So we're going to kind of dry things out. Temperature's not going to change that much. You just can't get much of a temperature change this time of year. So here comes our front. There's our Tuesday morning. You see that frontal system here back to the west as this is going to be coming on into our area. So as we go in throughout the day, here it comes. And going into Wednesday, it starts to stall out a little bit there and then kind of sits across here. But I think we're going to see things dry out. So by Thursday morning, you see the frontal system has moved on down here toward the south, so we see some things we can improve there, and things not looking too bad. Then we'll see what happens as it looks like we'll see, we'll probably see a return chance of rain as we head toward the weekend. So Friday not looking bad. Saturday, it tries to bring back around. I'm holding off the rain chance until Sunday, and even then, if it comes back Saturday, we're talking 20%. We're not talking that high. So Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday, I've got us back up to 30%. But look at the Gulf Coast. Very high rain chances there, especially over the Florida Peninsula. So like everybody was planning on going to Disney World or Universal, they're definitely going to have to make sure they have the umbrella handy. So here's our forecast here for tomorrow. Again, thunderstorms likely there in the Gainesville, 86 and 71. Thunderstorms likely not only for Gainesville, pretty much all North Georgia. Just plan on especially the afternoon hours as we get that forcing mechanism with the front. Some very juicy air. We're going to scatter some showers and thunderstorms here across the area. So just watch out for that as we go into the next few days. How about the regional look out here? Here we go. Tuesday's lows, upper 60s to low 70s for the most part. Again, any evening showers, thunderstorms wind down. We'll see some patchy fog tomorrow morning. and generally kind of sunny skies to begin the morning at least. But the clouds, they'll be increasing throughout the day. Scattered thunderstorms. Notice everybody here in the 80s. No 90s out there for tomorrow. We'll have temperatures generally middle to upper 80s with that thunderstorms kind of sweeping across from west to east across North Georgia. Regionally looking like this: Memphis 88, Nashville 89, 86 in Columbus, 86 in Destin, 91 in New Orleans, and low 90s there along the East Coast. How about the next 7 days? All right, here we go. Up to 88 on Tuesday, just a slight chance of rain on Wednesday, not worried about that. Thursday, Friday being 4th of July, look at that, 91, 71, don't have a drop of rain there. So for you folks looking for fireworks activity around the southeast, around North Georgia, looking pretty good. I think we're looking good there on Friday. Saturday, slight chance of rain there, 20%, 30% on Sunday, and 30% on Monday. So again, we're looking at temperatures fairly seasonable, really. Not really looking all that bad here across the area, maybe a degree or two above normal, but really not that bad here. At least we're not looking at a washout, and you're looking pretty good for North Georgia as far as watching those fireworks shows. They're looking pretty good right now. Now, if you're, like I said, heading to the Gulf Coast, that one's not looking all that good right now. We'll see what happens with that development of that potential tropical system out there. Again, I want to thank everybody for helping us. We did crack 4,000 new followers here on our page over the weekend. Now we're setting our goal for the next level to get to 5,000. So again, if you haven't hit that like button on the page, please help us out there as we're trying to do our rebuild. This is our third one, believe it or not. We got hacked on one. We had a copyright on our second. So this is our third one. So hopefully we've worked out all the bugs and we'll get this thing going. We got to get back to Facebook Professional, which opens up the toolbox to us from Facebook, from a social media, as far as like subscriber services and special things and things like that. So we got to get to 10,000. So help us out there, hit that like button, and please invite your family and friends here to join us here on the North Georgia Majestic Weather Facebook page. All right, that's y'all's update for today. You guys take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a great evening. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.